Welcome to Your Kentucky at a Home. This week we're going to take you to Homerama 2015 at Spring Farm Lake.
Welcome to Your Kentucky at a Home, presented by Commonwealth Bank and Trust. Join us as we take an in-depth and entertaining look at the local housing market.
Well, welcome to Homerama 2015 at Spring Farm Lake. We are at Leo Thiedemann & Sons home with Judy Parks with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Parks in Weisberg. So Judy, this neighborhood is absolutely amazing and there's still lots available here.
Yes, we love this neighborhood and I love this house. This is very indicative of the neighborhood, a lot of charm and character. Has a great cottage feel to it. We call it kind of transitional. Now, the neighborhood still has 4 Homerama homes that could be purchased if someone doesn't want to build. But if you'd love to build, we also have 5 lots left in here, and we also can find lots off-site as well. Leo and Mike build in other neighborhoods.
So Leo and Mike's home is home number 7 in Homerama, and it just sold, lucky 7, right?
Yes.
You were the 7th home in Homerama, the 7th house sold, so now we just need one more to have a trifecta here.
Yep.
Oh, well, and it's called the Triple Crown.
Yes, that's right. It is.
There
it's
you
called
go.
The Triple Crown. That's
so
correct.
You're meant to have a number 3 happen.
That's right. Well, and we're hoping to get best in show. So remember number 7
yes,
when
you're
vote.
voting.
That's right. When you go to vote. So yes.
So this particular house is sold, but there's still lots of land. There's 5 lots that people can build.
Yes.
And if they want to build this home on another lot in another neighborhood, you guys can help them out.
Oh, absolutely.
With that as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, one of the advantages, of course, to buying a Homerama home that's already built would be that you get all these wonderful upgrades and the details from the decorators. So that would be one benefit that you may not, experience. But yes, absolutely, you could rebuild this. They could duplicate it right down to the paint colors.
Well, that's a very important point because a lot of people don't realize that Homerama homes have top-of-the-line everything. I mean, the stove is a cook stream. Yes. You have beautiful flooring. I mean, everything in here is top of the line. It's the newest in design.
Yes.
Smart home technology. If you want to know what to do with your house, then this house has it all.
This house has it all, and it lives very well. You can be as formal and elegant as you want, and you can live as casual as you want on a daily basis, which is the great thing about this floor plan.
Everything is first class in this home, from the flooring to the lights to the countertops. I mean, it's just the stove. Now, this stove in particular, it's like a chef's dream, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And I'm a big cook. I have envy over that stove. Leo and I were talking about that earlier.
You have dreams over it.
I do. I love that stove. I think it's gorgeous.
Maybe he'll let you come and cook in it before it actually gets stowed.
I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah.
Maybe. We'll see.
It'd be nice.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For
thank
spending
you.
time with us today, and we'll see you around Homerama.
Thank you.
And if you are interested in purchasing a Homerama home, and we hope you are, you be sure to give Judy a call. Her contact information is on your screen.
Your Kentuckiana Home is proud to be partnering with Commonwealth Bank and Trust to bring you this great program. Let CB&T guide you in the purchase of your new home or refinance your existing home. Call 259-2300 for details.
We're here with Todd Meyer and Betty Irvin with Me's Tile and Marble. Todd, you guys have been a locally family-owned and operated business for over 30 years, which means everyone loves Me's Tile and Marble. Tell us why they love you so much.
Thanks, Kim. We have been around since 1954, and a lot of that has to do with the wonderful employees and the service we give. Betty's been around with us for over 18 years, and several other of our employees have been around with us for over 30 years.
Wow, and so Betty, you're a designer here at Me's Tile and Marble. So you've seen a lot of things come and go over the years. What is hot right now?
The hottest thing right now is the wood look tiles. They're made of porcelain ceramic. They can go on floors, walls, interior, exterior. We also have over 2,600 glass and marble mosaics to choose from.
Wow, sounds like you guys have a lot to offer.
We do.
All right, sounds good. If you would like a family-owned and operated business with lots of options and great design, give Me's Tile and Marble a call today. Todd, we are in your beautiful granite and marble showroom. Tell us why someone should use Me's Tile and Marble for granite.
Well, we're very fortunate, Kim, to be only 2 blocks away from the tile showroom, so they can utilize this showroom with their tile and go back and forth. Right now, we have over 60 to 70 colors of natural stone slabs to select from. The biggest advantage is that the consumer only pays for what they use. You don't purchase full slabs from us.
So that saves the consumer a lot of money, doesn't it?
It does, yes, a lot of money. And right now, we're bringing in slabs from over 9 different countries.
Wow, so 9 different countries, over 60 different colors, and there's a designer that can help you incorporate your backsplash, your tile, and everything.
That's right. We have in-house designers to help them select everything, and all of our employees work for the company.
And that's very important. All right, well, if you need granite or tile for your bathroom or kitchen, come out to Me's Tile and Marble today. Leo, I love the name of this home, Triple Crown. You know that you're walking into a award-winning home with the name alone.
Yeah, it turned out to be a great name for us. I'd like to say that we knew there was going to be a Triple Crown this year, but we did name this house about 3 months before the race actually happened. So it worked out great. It was a great timing for us, and we named it Triple Crown because there's 3 of us. It's my brother, my father, and myself, which is why we came up with the name. And then we thought, since it's a horse racing town, you know, might as well go with that. So it turned out to be a great choice.
It's perfect. So tell us about this house and what was your inspiration and the design and what people can expect to see.
Well, we spent a lot of time. I worked a lot with my architect. We were going for a house that had a casual elegance to it. We wanted an open floor plan, but we also wanted it to be livable. Sometimes houses can be too open and the noise travels from room to room, so there's just enough separation between the rooms. The rooms are just the right size, and we have places in the house. We have a nice planning area to keep your desk and keep all the clutter out of the kitchen. It's what our buyers are looking for today, and that's what we wanted to showcase in the home. A home that's easy to live in, easy to maintain, and just a home that's great for entertaining as well.
What is the square footage of this home?
It's 3,660 square feet on the main 2 floors. The basement has approximately about 1,300 square feet in it.
So if someone comes in and absolutely adores this home, then you can build it anywhere.
Absolutely, absolutely. We just sold this house, but we have lots available. We can get lots in here. We have lots in Beach Spring Farm, and we have lots right up the street in another subdivision as well. So we build all over the county and in Oldham and Shelby counties as well.
So what's your favorite thing about this house?
I think probably if I could group it into, I love the wood we have in the house. We have 4 different wood walls in the house, all different species of wood. We have a barn wood wall in the basement that comes from about a 75-year-old barn. We're not exactly sure how old it was, but it's quite old. It gives an added warmth to the basement. It's very cozy. We have an accent wall in the foyer that's made out of pine. We have a loft area upstairs. It's just a fabulous space for kids if they want to have a PlayStation or something like that. And that wall is made out of cedar. It's cedar and blue. It's a great space. And I think all the wood in the house adds to the warmth, and it makes it feel a little more livable.
That seems like a signature of yours over the years. You guys would like to incorporate lots of woods and stones in your homes.
We do, and that's what our customers are demanding. You know, you have to give people a reason to move now, so we have to do different things than what we did even 10 years ago. The buyers today are looking for more upgrades, they're looking for nicer amenities, and just throughout the whole house, whether it be the bathroom, the kitchen, everything, they want it to be a little bit nicer, and that's what we're trying to do, as I said, to give someone a reason to move.
Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us today and welcoming us to your Homerama home and your Triple Crown winning home that's already sold. And your homes are always so amazing, and I always enjoy spending time with them.
Thank you very much.
Terry, we can't wait to see the Lowe's Home Improvement Do-It-Yourself tips this week.
This week I want to kind of go over some insulating tips. R13 is what we're going to put in most 2x4 spaces. 2x6 spaces would be like R19, and the R value is the thickness, the retention rate to hold your heat in or your air conditioning, whichever you're trying to accomplish. Now, one thing I want to make sure I get this into you. A lot of folks think that in some of the blown-in insulation that we can just keep blowing it in and getting it taller and taller. Not all of it's rated. You want to make sure on your package that it'll say like R6 to R28. Those can be stacked up, but the others are going to compress, and as it compresses, you're going to lose your R factor. So if we take a R19, which is rated for a 2x6, and we push it into a 2x4 wall, you've taken your R19 rating down lower because you've compressed all the insulating value. So we want to make sure that we get this correct when we do this. You can get it in batch that's cut for a wall, or you can get a continuous roll, and the only thing you'll need, you need a mask to keep the insulation from getting in your nose and in your lungs, some eye protection. You want to use your eye protection so the fiberglass don't get in your eyes, a simple utility knife to cut the lengths that you need, and again, you'll just roll it out, cut the lengths you need, just kind of let the friction of the insulation hold it in between the studs. And you also have this small all-purpose roll. You can put that around windows, doors, any holes that you have, wiring that may come out, and we're going to do a segment on using the great stuff insulation for those places. This is just loose insulation that you can tuck in little holes. You can do that around your light fixtures, your plugs in your house. Take your plug cover off, kind of put some insulation in there, keep that draft from coming back on you. So in this is a simplistic way. I believe LG&E's last rating was that we lose 30 to 50% of our energy through open spaces within our house. And we'll, like I said, we'll cover that on another one, but you want to get your insulation in on your floor, you want to get the insulation in on your ceiling and in your walls.
Welcome to Your Kentuckiana Home. I'm here with Lisa Knight at Lisa Lynn Designs in your beautiful showroom that is staffed with many interior designers.
That's correct. We always have interior designers on staff for anyone who walks in. We're not only interior design, but this is a retail space. You can come here and shop for your sofa, for your chairs, for your case goods, anything basically that you want for your home. And you're always going to have an interior designer that's here waiting to help you with all your needs.
And when you say interior designer, you mean someone that has an interior design degree,
That
not
is
just
correct.
someone that calls themselves an interior designer.
That is correct. Yes, all of my interior designers have a degree. They're all very knowledgeable about the materials, everything that we carry. They know the product lines. They know, you know, what is going to work best for your space. They can help you with the space planning, but they can also help you select the right fabrics, the right textures, things that'll work for you and your family.
So if you're coming in here and you love this chair, for example, or the one that we're sitting on, they can purchase it. Or if they love this and don't like the color, you or one of your wonderful staff members can help them pick the perfect fabric that matches the room that they need to customize.
Right. All of our lines are fully customizable. So for example, the sofa that we're sitting on at this time, comes from this series right here, from our line that we carry called Paladin. Everything can be customized on this, whether you want 2 cushions or you want 3 cushions. There's over 450 fabrics to choose from. You can do leather options. You can mix this sofa up any way you want. You can have one fabric on the back of it, a different one on the seat. The base of it or the surround can be different. There's 6 different leg styles, finish options. The options are endless.
Now, when you talk about endless options, that sounds a little daunting, especially for someone like me. Right. I can bring in samples or I can show you a picture of my room and you can help me narrow it down to the hues and the tones and what's going to work best for my room.
Right. And so if we're not working with you inside of your home as interior designers, but you come here and you bring us some pictures or you give us some information, our designers are going to ask a lot of questions. They're going to try to narrow down whether you're more contemporary, you're more traditional, or maybe you're more transitional. They're also going to get a concept for what colors are in your house and what you're looking for. And that way they'll start in and narrowing those decisions so that you're not overwhelmed.
That's so nice that you guys offer that service because, you know, there's so many times that I've went and shopped and shopped and shopped for the perfect piece and sometimes it's not out there.
Yeah, and if you don't see it on our floor, we have it. And we even have case goods, hard case goods, things like end tables and side tables and chest and coffee tables that also can be customized. Any type of finish, any type of paint if you want to do something unique. But they're here and we have the resources to pull and find what you need if you don't see it on the floor.
And who do your customers normally work with when they come in here?
Well, Branson is our showroom manager, and 9 times out of 10 you're going to have him greet you at the door, but there's always someone there if he is not available. But he is our manager that keeps this showroom looking great, helps us buy products and bring in new ideas. So he is here quite often, and if he is not, again, we have 5 or 6 other designers that will be there to help you out.
Well, Branson, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
And when people are coming into the store, what are the most customized pieces that they're asking for?
If they've already got a piece of furniture picked out, generally what we'll ask is for a photo of that piece, dimensions and stuff, so we can make sure anything that we pick out here will go with what they already have. We'll generally ask them what their style is, what they like, what they don't like, what they expect in a piece of furniture. So then when we're working with them, then we know exactly what not to choose and what to choose, and so we can find that perfect piece for them.
And when you talk about someone's style, what does that mean? How do you pick out someone's style?
Generally, with the pictures that they provide us, we can sort of hone in on if they're going to be traditional, contemporary, transitional. And we'll try and, you know, keep them in that so they're comfortable. Some clients, though, however, or customers will enjoy being out of that box a little bit, so we can have a little fun that way also.
So they can come in here, they can have a picture of a piece that they want reupholstered,
Yes.
or they can come into the showroom if they're not really sure what they want, and they can take a look at the sofas that you have available, the kitchen tables, the ottomans, and pick out from not only what's in your showroom, but the massive amount of books that you have filled with furniture.
Correct. Yeah.
And everything's high quality too. So it's not like you're going into a store where you're paying $300 and it breaks in a couple of weeks because you paid $300 for it.
That's right. And we stand behind all of our products. We offer great service. If a customer's unhappy with something, we're going to remedy that situation.
Okay, well, I enjoyed talking with you guys about your customized furniture today, and I'm looking forward to going around and seeing all the different fabrics that you guys have to offer.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Hi, Karen Rodriguez with Integrity Group Realtors. I'm here with the owner of this lovely home, who is also a local appraiser, Phil Bohr. Thanks, Phil, for letting me list your home. Welcome to my latest listing at 9715 Broad Run Road, priced at $675,000. This wonderful walkout Cape Cod is nestled on 9.9 beautiful private acres. It features a 63 by 40 barn, private flowered gardens, a gazebo. The interior features a gourmet kitchen which overlooks the grounds, a master suite with his and hers both walk-in closets. It also features the finished lower level with a workout room, office, and a huge family room. For more information on this property, give me a call today.
Hi, I'm Belinda Johnson with Integrity Group Realtors. I'd like to talk to last-time home buyers. You find yourselves with very specific special needs. Maybe the loss of a spouse, medical issues, or even the kids are just grown and gone and you're needing to downsize. My passion is because I've witnessed firsthand the overwhelming decisions that you are faced with. You maybe have a lifetime investment that you need to sell, and now you're looking for less square footage, handicap accessible options. Call me. I can help facilitate these needs with attorneys, lenders, even handymen if you just have a special maintenance need for that home before you sell it. Call me. I specialize in real estate, and I specialize in your best interest.
I'm Kathy Small with Caliber Home Loans. If you're thinking of building a home this year, we offer rate protection with our extended rate lock for 6 months on new construction. We also offer a float down option. So what that means to you is you know what your rate's going to be when your house is complete, you know what your payment's going to be, and if the rates have improved, you get a lower rate. We offer this on our conventional, government, and our jumbo loan programs. If you have any questions, call me at 291-6697.
We are with Jack and Debbie Harpole in their newly remodeled kitchen done by Carter Bender at Bender Construction. It's absolutely gorgeous in here. So what was your inspiration for eventually deciding to remodel your kitchen?
We wanted a double oven. She wanted a double oven.
And it progressed from there.
And those are your exact words, right? Double oven.
Yes.
And you have how many grandchildren?
We have 9.
9. So it's important to have a double oven when you have that many people to cook for.
Exactly.
Well, there's lots of use of color in here. The flooring is amazing, and the appliances. Tell us a little bit about what your kitchen looked like before, and what you love about your remodeled kitchen.
Well, the kitchen before was a 20-year-old kitchen with wallpaper and Formica countertops and everything you had back in 1994 was what it was.
Probably the original kitchen cabinets from when the house was built in 1976.
So it was time.
Yes, had some age.
It was time.
And how was it working with Bender Construction?
It was wonderful. They gave us a time estimate of how long it would take. It took exactly that amount of time. The house was immaculate every day when they left. They cleaned up everything. We were totally unfazed by the whole remodel. It went great.
And from start to finish, how long did it take Carter to remodel your kitchen?
The actual construction took about 8 weeks. And Debbie said we were not put out at all
We got a microwave, we got a cooktop oven, put it in our back office, and just lived in the other room.
Well, you know, and that's so important because when you're remodeling your home, you know, it causes havoc in your life if you don't have the right people helping you. You know, and the fact that they always left your home spotless, you know, those are very important attributes when you're picking out someone to invite in your home and remodel it, that they're taking the same care of your home that you would.
Right. No, they were really great.
With Carter and Shannon Bender, a family-owned construction company here in Louisville. Tell us a little bit about how you got started.
Well, I've been in construction my whole life. My father was a contractor who had me out very young, and just something I took to. Worked several jobs as a young man, and just found that construction was something I had a head for.
And Shannon, you married into it.
I did. I married into it, and in 2009, Carter decided to go out on his own as Bender Construction Company, and started out with just himself and a helper, and then eventually I joined in the office, and we've brought on a few more guys since then, and it's just a regular family business now.
Well, you guys have grown quite a bit, and you do absolutely beautiful work. I mean,
Thank
Jack
you.
and Debbie's kitchen was just gorgeous. Mm-hmm. And you took such great care, and, you know, tell us about the process and what's important to you when you are in someone's home.
Well, that's a very important part of what you just said, is that we're in someone's home, and most of the time the projects that we're doing doesn't necessarily require that they move out during the project. I mean, we have done some projects like that. But normally they're living in this construction zone. So we try to take a lot of care at containing the mess to our work area, you know, cleaning up after ourselves and when we track through the house, and you know, controlling the access of who can come and go. You know, it's just trying to maintain the sense that, you know, if somebody was working in our home, we'd like our place to be locked up when nobody's here, and cleaned up when you leave at the end of the day, and things of that nature.
With Jack and Debbie's home specifically, what were the main items that they wanted, and, you know, what's your favorite part of the kitchen that?
Well, you know, they wanted to open the kitchen up. However, the traditional floor plan that they had didn't allow us to really open it up. But what we were able to do is take out several built-in pantries that were in there, which just made the room feel like 300 square feet of kitchen, okay? And with all the colors and the way that Debbie, you know, selected her items and put it together, it ended up being a very bright and very airy kind of room.
Well, and it is a very open kitchen, especially with the beautiful, I guess, is it French doors or the doors leading outside where you can see the pool? I mean, it just really opens it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sliding glass doors. Yeah, the kitchen and the patio area in between, and the covered space out back, it just makes for a fantastic entertainment venue, and also just a great place to relax and call home.
Welcome to Closets by Design, a proud sponsor of Your Kentuckiana Home. I'm Jess Speedy, Vice President and General Manager, and we would like to invite you to our home. Since 2002, Closets by Design has been providing custom storage and organizing solutions to homeowners in the Kentuckiana area. Closets by Design provides custom systems for nearly every room in the house, including the master closet, pantry, garage, mudroom, home office, hobby room, wall beds, and the laundry room. Our customized solutions provide more than shelves and rods. As you can see in the closet behind us, we can maximize the function of the space, give you the tools to be organized, and give you the closet of your dreams.
Hi, I'm Tara Lutz, Senior Designer with Closets by Design. The way we typically work is to schedule a free in-home design consultation with the client. We'll arrive, take measurements of the space, and an inventory of the client's needs. Then we're able to sit with the client, design the space together, and provide them color 3D drawings of the space and a quote, all in the initial visit.
Once your system is designed, we go to work at our state-of-the-art factory in Louisville. Each unit is built to your exact specifications, and our Closet by Design company installation team will install the units quickly and neatly. Closets by Design understands that each part of your home has unique organizational requirements. We custom design each system to fit your specific needs to maximize your space. That is why our superior storage solution have made us the leader in the industry. We invite you to call for your free in-home design consultation today. Imagine your home totally organized.
Welcome to my old Kentucky home.
So you're giving us a tour around my old Kentucky home today?
I am going to show you around my old Kentucky home. I'm Jillian, showing you through our state home of Kentucky, and it was originally known as Federal Hill. Federal Hill was home to 3 generations of one family. The Rowan family lived here between the years 1818 and 1922. Stephen Foster was a distant cousin, we think visited once in his lifetime. This is the owner and builder of the home. John Rowan Sr. was a lawyer, a judge, eventually a United States Senator. Seen on top of his head, you see the gold up there, his reading glasses. We still have those readers, and you'll see them on his desk in the library. His wife, the First Lady, that's Ann Lytle. She had 9 children. They finished this home in 1818. Some of the children's portraits you'll be seeing in the dining room. And our famous cousin in the family, Stephen Collins Foster, born July 4th, 1826 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He died in New York in 1864. He was buried in Pittsburgh. He lived 37 years and written over 200 songs in that short lifetime, which had included our state song, My Old Kentucky Home, Good Night, believed written here in 1852. He'd also written Swanee River. It eventually became the state song of Florida, and he is the only composer credited with 2 state songs for the U.S. Jeannie with the light brown hair, that's about his wife, Jane McDowell. Oh, Susanna, beautiful dreamer, the Camptown races, there are many more. He was known as America's first composer, and he died of complications of pneumonia. Our burl mahogany tall case clock, our oldest piece of furniture, approaches 240 years of age. It was placed on the landing in 1818 so it could be seen from all 3 floors. You'll be seeing carpeting, upholstery, draperies, paints, and wallpapers that have all been redone to the 1840 time period, all redone in 2006. Lots of bold colors and clashing patterns you'll see as you go from room to room. And at least half of the furnishings and artifacts that had belonged to the Rowan family. That's more than some of the early presidents in this time period.
And so what room are you going to take us to next?
Our next room is going to be the parlor, the formal living room of the time, the place where children did not play. Surrounding you in this room, the formal parlor, a series of Italian watercolors. These had all come back from an 1850 trip to Europe with 2nd-generation owners. And you are seeing Mount Vesuvius, the volcano, erupting in some of those pictures. Vases came back as well. Above the mantel are 2 Austrian porcelains, real gold painted there. We also have on our whatnot shelf a series of sea life, and the old pufferfish came back from that 1850 trip to Europe. Probably our most rare piece of furniture in the home is the Ambler of New York piano. We think only a handful of these type pianos are still surviving. All known are in museums, including ours.
Does the piano still work? Do you guys
It only plinks here and there, unfortunately.
It only plays Stephen Foster music, right?
We wish we could see it say that, but I can say that, you know, we don't want to, of course, mess up the original keys, so it's just gracefully retired.
Okay, well that's a good way to be. If you're going to be retired gracefully, right?
Absolutely. And now you have stepped into our dining room. In this dining room, you are surrounded by a series of family portraits. In one 24-hour period in the summer of 1833, there had been a terrible tragedy here when 8 family members died together in this home from a cholera epidemic. The family had come together for a large celebration. Some of them did drink contaminated well water from one of the wells still located on either side of the home. Of the 8 family members who died, we have 3 of the portraits seen in here on this back wall. The judge and his daughter, Mary Jane, their son Hill, and Mary Jane's husband, William. Of those 8 family members, the judge and his wife lost 3 of their children that day, 2 seen here. A son-in-law, a daughter-in-law, a 16-year-old grandchild. She was the Steele's daughter. The judge had lost a sister and brother-in-law who had come in to visit for the day. Seen on the family's back sideboard, you're seeing 2 silver pitchers with their 6 Jubilee cups. It's their 90% pure coin silver. China on the table is 1840 French Limoges with a gold wedding ring pattern seen in the center. The home itself was built in an L shape, and the rear L, outside the door on my right, is the oldest part. The kitchen and smokehouse was finished in 1812. Children usually ate separately from adults in that time, so children ate out in kitchens. Adults were enjoying the dining room tables you're seeing in the room.
What type of dinners would they have here when the Rowans lived?
Very gracious, wonderful, big dinners. Certainly they had famous people of the time. Henry Clay, a great friend of Judge Rowan's, would come to dinner. Felix Grundy, certainly people of Bardstown, political friends, certainly friends of law, which was his big interest. Anyone that was anyone, certainly. But certainly big Christmas parties, friends, family. All the ministers were invited at Christmas. Just a very big, happy household. Despite their tragedies, they had wonderful parties and great entertainments for the time.
Here at Integrity Group Realtors, we pride ourselves in working with veterans. If you're a veteran, you need to give us a call. We would love to work with you.
Hi, my name is Karen Rodriguez. I'm an associate broker here at Integrity Group Realtors. I've been in the business for now 30+ years and watched it evolve into the high-tech industry it has become for both our buyers and our sellers. I'm a numbers girl. My average days on the market are 57, and my list price to sold price is 98.9%. So to get the job done, call me. My customers are #1.
Hello, my name is Pamela Shoemaker-Colvin, a real estate agent here at Integrity Group Realtors.
And my name is Katherine Green. I'm a closing attorney at Mattingly Ford Title Services. I specialize in the facilitation of short sales, which is what we are here to discuss with you.
If you're behind on payments and you need to get out from underneath your house, give us a call today.
It can be a scary process when you're receiving court pleadings from the bank and facing foreclosure. Often it's a difficult time in your life when you've lost a spouse or you've lost your job. There are a lot of reasons. I've helped a lot of people in a lot of situations, and every short sale is different, but that's why we're here to help.
If you contact me, we can get your house on the market and sold before it goes into the foreclosure process.
Absolutely. It's a lot of red tape, and that's what's scary with the banks. You'll be on hold for hours at a time and get nowhere. So call Pamela.
Call me today and we will facilitate the short sale process for you.
And if anyone knows real estate, we know real estate.
Hello, I'm Sean Loxton with the Logsdon Group. We specialize in auction and real estate services. I'm one of the few
certified estate specialist in this local area designated by the National Auctioneers Association. We work closely with estates and families faced with a very tough decision on what to do with their personal property and real estate. We can help both. So please contact us today in order to find out how we can help you liquidate your real estate and personal property in a fair and lucrative manner.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Greenwell with your Kentuckiana Home, and I'm here with Brian Stalker of the Property Management of Louisville. Brian, tell us why you enjoy using Russell Roofing so much.
Well, with over 500 properties for rent in the Louisville and the southern Indiana area, I have a responsibility to bring great quality to owners and to my tenants. After a great deal of research through 10 to 12 different roofing contractors, we're so thankful that we found Russell Roofing.
And why do you love using them so much?
Well, it started with a lot of research. We noticed that the Better Business Bureau ranks them as an A+, and that knew we could trust them right away. Secondly, they're an Owens Corning preferred contractor, so I knew I was getting a great quality product that was going on our roofs. Next thing, they hand nail, and I think this is very rare in the industry. Normally, contractors will use a nail gun and go for speed as opposed to quality. So we loved that they took the time to hand nail everything, and that keeps us from having to go back and seal leaks in the future.
And the reason why hand nailing is important is because it protects the shingle. Is that correct?
That's right, and they don't damage it during the install. You know, these guys, they're also licensed and insured. That was another reason that we use them. They offer a warranty on top of it, but I think the hand nailing makes a big difference with that warranty.
And what else do you use them for besides roofing?
Well, they also do siding and gutters as well, so we use them on those properties as well.
And so when you call Mark, the owner of Russell Roofing, he can meet you pretty much right away most of the time.
He's incredibly responsive. He gives us bids. The pricing's great. Our owners love that. I know that when I call Mark, he puts a roof on a property. I don't have to go there again.
All right, sounds good. Well, if you have a roofing need, maybe you have a leaky roof, or you just need a whole new one, be sure to give Russell Roofing a call.
Kentuckiana Home is proud to be partnering with Commonwealth Bank and Trust to bring you this great program. Let CB&T guide you in the purchase of your new home or refinance your existing home. Call 259-2300 for details.
Home Improvement Warehouse. We've got locations all over, and this product that we're going to go over with today is kind of a, I guess you'd say almost a safety feature in your home. Courier Journal done an article on it. I guess it was probably 3 or 4 days ago. It's a wireless motion sensor light that you can put inside. We've got one we'll show you for the outside also. The interior, exterior, runs off of 3 batteries. Batteries comes with it. Real simple for you to find out where you want to put it. If you got a long hallway so that it lights up when all the lights are out in the house, or you put it at the top and at the bottom of stairways to light them. And the good thing about it, as we open it up here, the light itself is totally adjustable to where once you mount it, wherever you mount it at the baseboard or you mount it at the stairway, you can adjust your light. It pivots up and down as to put your light placement where you want it. A thing that I thought was really nice about it, and when you get it, you take the back of it off, and it has the settings right here. You can set it for 10 seconds, 60 seconds, which those will only come on when the house is dark. It won't happen through the daytime. That's another feature that they put in here. However, if I just turn it on, it'll show you the brightness that it has, and it'll stay on all the time if you put it in the on mode. But you can set it to stay on for 60 seconds, for 10 seconds, or and it'll reset itself. As long as there's motion in front of this motion detector, the light's going to come on and it'll stay on. Same as with the exterior model, which is a little bit different in that it will mount on your house like this. It comes with an adhesive strip. They also have wood screws provided inside of them. This one here, his screw is right there. You can just take that out to mount it in the wood itself. On the inside of this one, it will show you, hopefully we can get this to show you the brightness in it. Let me take the tab out. And that's how bright that one will be. So they're really good. You can set them over top of a doorway. When you come up to your doorway, the motion sensor, now it's not going to pick up now because it's not dark outside. They're set up to strictly work at night so that it reserves all of your battery power that it can. You set over top of a doorway, over top of a garage, inside your house, anywhere you need some light to come on when it's dark, this will be your product.
Stay connected with us on social media with Your Kentuckiana Home. Be sure to find us with the contact information on your screen.
This week here, what we want to do is kind of take a look at something that a lot of folks are looking for, and we walk into the aisle to get us a ladder, and it's just overwhelming with all the models, all the different kinds, the lengths, the heights, the types. We go from type 1A to type 1 to type 2 to type 3. They got weight ratings on them, and you see all that. It's a little bit overwhelming, and you really don't know what to get. Why not have just one 8-foot ladder, one 10-foot ladder, one 12-foot ladder? Well, there's specific reasons, and we want to go over that with you a little bit. But we do have a product that I wanted to get you to take a look at, is these newer ones. If you remember, the old step ladders for the house were really narrow and rickety, so now we have these ones that's got wide steps, and it used to say, don't step on the top step, not a step. Well, they're heavy duty. You're able to go up and down them a lot more stable and a lot better for homeowners. Folks, your average person, 5 foot 6 inches. This is going to give you a reach of about 7 foot. The way that you want to measure your ladder is what your maximum reach is. You're going to be about a foot or two over that to what the ladder is. So when we're on a 6-foot ladder, we're going to reach 8 foot. When we're on an 8-foot ladder, we're going to reach 10. Now, as we go into the ladders, if you look here, what we have is we've got an aluminum and a fiberglass. If you see, both of those are the 250-pound Type 1 heavy-duty rating. That's just a choice of whether you want aluminum or fiberglass. Personally, I like fiberglass. If it ever touches anything electric, it's not going to send the electricity through. But then we have this one here, which is an A1, and the rating is 300 pounds. Now, you may look at your step ladder and say, well, I weigh less than 250. But you got to think, what are you going to be carrying with you? Add that weight to it. Say you're shingling your shed and you need to carry the shingles up on top of your shed, pitch them up there. What's the shingle weight plus your weight, and you're stepping on this? We also have a full line of extension ladders, and one thing that they have is this is a ladder stabilizer, and it goes across your top rungs to base over windows. It gives it a little wider span so that if you get on one side or the other, it don't slide as much. They also have, I call them feet, they call them covers, goes over the end of it, so when you lean it on your house, if you've got siding instead of brick, it's not going to scratch it up. So you be sure you pick these up whenever you get your ladder. That way you won't be scratching up your siding, and it'll make you a little more stable when you're doing your work. And one that we're going to show you is this one right here in just a little bit. It's got the legs that adjust, as we see right here. If you're on a hill or on stairs, working inside, changing light bulbs, you just pull that leg up. You get it stabilized, get your ladder level, and if you can see in the picture here that you can adjust any kind of grade that you have. So that's what you want to look for when you're trying to get you a ladder and know what you're looking for.
I hope you enjoyed the sneak peek of Homerama 2015 at Spring Farm Lake. We were in Leo Thieneman & Sons' house, which is number 7 on the tour. Be sure to tune in next week for more Your Kentuckiana Home.
Thank you for watching Your Kentuckiana Home, presented by Commonwealth Bank and Trust. Be sure to join us next week for more of Your Kentuckiana Home.